your instructor for this second video in the Enable sessions. Hope everything's okay with you. Thank you for joining me. Just a few little things, just to make sure that the area where you're working is nice and clear of any obstacles, don't be tripping over. I've got some water here. You might want to get yourselves a drink so that you can stay hydrated, just in case. Do take your breaks whenever you need them. There's a pause button, press that, but do come back to me. I've also got a seat here. That's going to help with some of the exercises, so you might like to get yourself set up. Also have some reasonable footwear on. You know, I'm not thinking that you're going to be doing it in your slippers or your, well, you might want to do it in your slippers, but something comfortable, usually trainers with a bit of cushioning on the bottom, but just be comfortable clothing, and just be mindful of that, nice loose clothing or something that you can move around in. And also, if this is your first time that you've done exercise, I think most people will have done a little bit, but if you've got any underlying health conditions, always just make sure it's okay with your doctor or your medical practitioner. So we're going to be doing primarily some flexibility and mobility. But before we do, we're going to warm ourselves up just to get the blood flowing, get those muscles working, ready for the exercises that we're going to be doing. So you pace yourselves. I'll give you some alternatives. You don't have to do anything extreme, just do what you're comfortable with. But try, and keep doing it and you will get better. So first of all, we're going to just check our posture. So feet shoulder width apart, softness in the knees, all nice and tall, shoulders relaxed, tummy in. And we're going to do a little rotation of our shoulders. So when you're ready, just take those shoulders up towards your ears. Taking them back first of all, nice and controlled. Last one. And then let's reverse it, let's go forward. Let your shoulders settle down, and then let's try and make it bigger. So alternating, back bringing the arm out, so slightly exaggeration of the previous shoulder roll. Last one this way, one more to even it out, and let's go forward. So forward, bringing it forward, up and around, and one more. Let those shoulders rest, arms out in front. We're going to take our hands out, back in and up, stretching up and out. So keep that movement going, it's like a T shape, and out. If you've got any shoulder problems, just take your arms out here and keeping it below shoulder level, just opening the chest out, those shoulders out. Rotate a cup. If you can, up we go. One more. So last one up and last one out. And bring your hands down. We're going to stretch our sides out, these muscles here, so taking yourself down one way and then to the other side. So a nice sideways movement, just sliding down. Ensure that you're not leaning forwards or backwards. Last one. And the next move will be an upper body rotation, so the movement is from waist upwards. This part stays facing forward, so hip bones facing forward, nice and tall, lift the rib cage, rotate it around, pause in the middle to the other side. So we're just going as far as is comfortable for you. And the idea with this is it's just warming up those back muscles. Back, we tend not to take any notice of the back because it's behind us and we don't look at it. We don't see it, but it's really important for our stability. All those big muscles in the back, supporting your spine, taking your hands down. Just a little bit of work on our ankles. So a toe tap and then lift up and a heel. You're going to lift your leg up a little bit. If you need to support yourself, that's fine. So lifting up and toe and heel. One more. And then let's take that foot out and rotate 5 times one way and 5 the other. And then we're moving on to the other leg, other ankle. So toe and heel, lifting up, nice and tall still. Last one. And poking that foot out. Let's go for some of those ankle rotations. Last one this way and around the other way. Just lift a knee high, because you can probably feel already the blood flowing around here and a little bit of a pull on those muscles. So lifting the knees up. Lift up, and while we're at it, we can pull our arms down, so that's going to warm our upper body up. No music to move to. If you fancy putting your own music on, that's fine. Last one, and let's go for a little march. So we're starting to get these big muscles warmed up. So the next movement that I'm going to do is take my heels up towards my bottom. It's like a heel flick. So a little squeeze there. You can make it a little bit bouncy if you like, so exaggerating that move, and down. Just gets those muscles working a little bit harder, but we're still warming up. So a little bit of a squeeze there. You'll feel some tightness here behind the quads and hamstrings. So let's do something with our arms. Pull back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. Can we go a little bit quicker now? We've had that demo, so just keep it going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it back in. Let's just march. So because a lot of the moves that we're going to be doing involves the lower part of the body, I'm going to do a fair bit of warm up just to get those muscles moving in the pattern that we're going to be working in. So take your feet just slightly wider, hip width apart. Just at the top, we're going to do some little squats. So pushing your bottom out as if you're going to sit down, hinging at the hips, then the knees. So when you're ready, pushing it out, nice long back. Always make sure that your knees and your toes are in alignment when you do these. I'm not going down too far, it's just a top squat. So I'm going to go a little bit quicker. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Now turn your toes out. Charlie Chaplin, he's like that, but we're like that. Charlie Chaplin. So again, we're going to go down. A slightly different movement to the other squat. So you're feeling on the inner legs and the behind. Body nice and upright. We're not going down too far. So here we go. So you're going to give you 6. Squeeze there. Squeeze yourself back up. Drive yourself back up. 2 more. And then heel toe yourself in. Just keep that blood circulating. And so now, just to show us the patterns that we're going to be moving in, take a nice step forward. Don't have to go too far forward. Half a step is fine, half lunge. So keep a nice wide base here. So forward lunge, push yourself back. Alternate, take a nice positive step and push yourself back. Bend at the front, bend at the back. Just going down as low as is comfortable for you. Now, if you really cannot take lunges, and that's fine, some people can't. Some people find it's impossible on the knees. You can do some knee lifts. And if you're doing knee lifts, just think about keeping that tummy in. And when you get your knee up here, crunch, a little crunch here. But I'm going to go back to those alternating lunges because we'll be doing some little moves like that. Alternating lunges. Last one, bringing yourself up. Lifting the leg as if you're going to go over a log. And don't kick your chair like I just did. Lifting up. Last one. Okay, just pedaling on the spot, so that's lifting, alternating your heels. You've got that little wiggle going on. Loosening off your hip. You look like you're power walking. Very impressive. And then let those feet rest and lift your heels up. Just to work the calf muscles a little bit. Lifting up 2 seconds, down 2 seconds, and up. Squeeze those calf muscles, working on our balance as well. And down. Last one. Your chair. I just want you to bring your feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to do a very, very slight knee bend. Just very, very slight. Nice and tall. Tummy's in. Support that back. Pushing your bottom out but not down too far. Just get a rhythm. Going to give me another 2 more like that. And then what we're going to do is you can have your hand on the chair. So we're going to do that one-legged. So take a foot in front and you're going to do a little bend on that standing leg. Squeeze it up. Squeeze those glutes. 2 more. Try and just go up and down rather than across. Just up and down. Control it down, control it up. You'll feel it on those legs. Just lift and lift. And back to that narrow stance. Little squats again, just at the top. Pushing your bottom out, a little bit of a squeeze to bring you back up, driving the floor away, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other leg. So this time, this leg is tapped out. I'm going to just go down and up, straighten up on this one leg. Balance and strength, flexibility and mobility. 2 more. Brilliant. Excellent work. So now, just resting your hands on the back of your neck, not holding or anything. I'm going to move the chair out a bit further. Not gripping. Tuck your tailbone under. Nice and tall. I'm going to lift and around. So I'll still keep the chair even though I've moved it out. So we're opening out our hips. Great for mobility, and we do get a lot of problems with our hip flexors because of the lifestyles that some of us lead. I'm not pointing any fingers here, but it just happens, especially at this time when people may be sitting down for longer periods of time. And take your hands down. I'm going to move this chair a bit more. Just pedal again, just to get the blood flowing. And then back to that position, gentle hold. This time I want you to tap, tap and tap. Tap, tap and tap behind. So you're doing forward to the side and behind. Now if you want to increase the challenge, have softness in this knee. You can do it without touching the floor. So that will change your balance. Squeeze your bottom. And 1 more. Just move those hips around a little bit. Same thing the other side. Tap, tap and behind. Tap, tap, behind. Softening here. With those of you that want to change yourself, and you're taking it around and back, around. One more time. Keep those tummy muscles tight on and just bring yourselves back. Pedal again. Just get the blood flowing to those big muscles. And this time we'll work on our upper body as well. So a little bit of a rotation going on. So I want you to take a step forward, a nice step forward. Positive plant. Back leg is straight. Here we're going to take our hand behind our head. And this arm is straight down. Just make sure you feel nice and secure with your stance. Take it a bit wider if you feel that makes you feel more comfortable. And what we're going to do here is we're going to reach down with this hand. I'm going to turn this side. So it looks like this. I'm going to reach down, stretching down, and I'm looking over to the other side and bring myself back up. Just do it very, very slowly and carefully. And down, up. Can you feel that around your back, your glutes? Yeah. Excellent. Bring yourselves up. Other side. So when you're ready, take that good step forward, plant your feet, little bit of a bend on the front, straight back leg. Make sure you've got nice distance. Hand resting on the back here. This arm is straight. So you're going to reach down and turn. So down we go, reach, 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 turn. And bring yourself back up. Same again, forward, just take it slowly. And you don't have to go all the way down. If you can only get down there, that's fine. So we're getting all of these muscles and joints working together. Excellent. Bring yourself back up. Just one more little exercise to do. So same thing again, you're going to take a step forward. Oh no, there's a few more. I don't disappoint you, do I? So taking a step forward, you're going to reach down, I'm going to open out one way, you're going to bring yourself up, and you're going to open out the other way. Try and look along the length of your arm, this hand's going onto the inner side of the legs. I'm not going to do many of those. Push yourself back, because it's quite difficult. So good step forward, feet both nice and planted. So we're going to take it one side, looking up, hand on the inside. Depending on your neck mobility, I can't really take myself that far around, but I'm going to go onto the other side. And down, trying to look the length of the arm and back. And just bring yourself back up. So those little add-ons, they're not really add-ons, I had planned it, but feet shoulder width apart. All the squats that we did in the beginning, they would be wasted if we didn't do these exercises. So we're going to have our hands clasped in front of us, feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to go into those squats, long back, pushing your bottom out, knees behind your toes. Just give me a couple of those just to do a demo, and then we're going to go down and to the side and up, down and up to the middle. Keep your tummy braced up here. Anybody who feels warm, you can go up in the middle. Going to give me one more each side. Nice rotation. Bring yourself back up. Just take a little pause. A similar sort of exercise. We're going to go into a prayer position. Shoulders down and relaxed. Again, those little squats. Waiting to heels. Push yourself back up. Just do a few of those. And then it looks like this. So we're going to rotate again. I'm looking to one side. Push up. Other side. Push up. Now if you're doing these right, you're going to start to feel it in your derriere. One more. Tummy braced and down. And up we go. Nice deep breath. Hands meet at the top, stretching up. Lift your rib cage, stretch up. If you want, you can go onto your toes just to increase that stretch. You don't have to. Let's just take it up and slowly down. Bring your hands in front of you. Link your fingers. A little pull. Get that stretch across the back of the shoulders. Tilt your head. You've done really well, everybody, especially if you've stuck with me all the way to the end. And bringing your head up. Taking it over to one side, I'm going to use my arm to increase that stretch side here. Reaching down. A few seconds more. Up, a pause. Let's go on to the other side. Nice stretch. And back up we go. Hands in a corset position, shoulders down relaxed. Tummy tucked in, tailbone under, just rotate it around. Little pause there. This is our little genie stance, and back to centre. Another side. Genie or Cossack, whichever you like. And bring it back to the front. Shoulder rolls, 2 forward and 2 back. And take a hug. Wrap your arms. So you get a little bit of a stretch across your shoulders and your back. Take your head forward. Looking up at me, we're going to go into a cactus stance. And from the waist up, we're going to just forward. Go forward, bending at the hips. Flat back. I'm going to look at the floor. Feel that stretch lower back, around the back of the legs. Looking at that floor. Think about what you're making for tea tonight. And bring yourselves back up. Using your bottom and your tummy muscles to bring you back up. Just a little bit of a stretch on the legs, and then the session is finished. So taking a foot into the floor, heel into the floor, touch the ceiling, this leg straight out. This with a little bit of a bend in it, resting down into this leg. You will feel a stretch here as well as in the back of this leg. So it's a bit of a double whammy. And then place this foot on the floor. Both feet are facing forward, bending the front straight back. Lean forward into this leg. Another little link of the fingers, pull them apart. Just stay like that for a moment. Release, up onto the back toe. Just go straight down with a bend in the knees. Body's upright. Tuck this tailbone under. Stretch here. So those are our hip flexors. Up we go. Foot back down. Other foot. Heel into the floor. Toe to the ceiling. Let's just rest down into this leg. Get some stretches in the back of our legs. And that foot goes down at the front, both facing forward. Bend here, straight leg, foot totally on the floor. Weight forward, just take your hands onto your lower back, open your chest out, weight forward, just stay like that for a few more seconds. And then just bringing that foot in a little bit, lift this back, heel, just going straight down, bending the legs, not too far. Tuck this bit under here, squeeze, push forward, and we'll get that little bit of a stretch on the hip flexors. Placing that foot back on the floor. Just take a nice deep breath. You've done really, really well. Nice breath. Let it out. Tension out. Just keep those hands up there. Feel that stretch on the back of your shoulders. Turn your hands out. Lift your rib cage. Hands circle round. Nice deep breath. Take it down and up and breathe out. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep yourselves active. Keep yourself safe and well. Make the most of the lovely weather that we're having. We will be putting some more videos on. Please take a look at the others. Feel free to choose what you want to do, but just keep moving and stay safe. And thank you very much. Bye.